Hey everyone, I'm taking over.
Yeah, she's taking over. So
Taking over.
all you're gonna do is now you're gonna be back on this screen. Click over here, and you're gonna go to 5 when we start building. Yeah. In a second. Okay. That's all right, Logan. Why don't you say what's up? Logan is a disembodied voice. If you guys hear anybody speaking, why don't you say what's up, Logan?
What's going on, guys?
He's filling in for McKenna today on the back end, so he's learning. He got thrust into it. He doesn't know what he's doing. Chicken with his head cut off. I threw him into it. It's on me. That's my bad.
Figuring it out.
But we're gonna be building this set. Delaney, have you ever built a Lego set before?
I have not played with Lego since I was like 12.
Jesus.
So this might be a little hard for me.
This is gonna be. Luckily, this looks like a pretty easy set to build. It's
Yeah.
all color coordinated. It would be pretty tough if you were colorblind.
That's what I was saying.
That would
Before I
be-
came here, I was like, I hope I have all colors in my eyes right now.
We'll be tested today. So Logan is gonna switch to our other camera setup. You want to click that? We're over there. So you guys are going to be seeing from a top-down view, and then Delaney and I will be there in the corner hanging out with you guys. If you got any comments, questions along the way, feel free to send them through. We'll be kind of just chopping it up amongst ourselves and responding to whatever comments we can. Logan, you'll read them to us as they come in, and we'll do it that way. So without further ado.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me on this.
Absolutely.
For the
We've
third
got
time.
Yeah, this is the third time you've been on the channel. And we're strapped up here with some butter knives, trying to not destroy this box completely.
Do you
we're
keep
gonna
all
be
the
building.
boxes?
I
Dizzy says,
do.
"Hey y'all."
P Dizzy, what's up, P Dizzy? Good to hear from you, man. Okay.
Oh gosh, this looks hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to not cross our pieces together to the best that I can. I don't think that's gonna be
Do you want the
super
boxes
easy.
up here?
We can toss the boxes aside for right now. I'll throw that out of the way. Get the weapons out of here. This is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. So
Oh my gosh.
we'll start probably getting the instructions open. We'll see what's going on. This is part of the, they do 18 and up sets now, and this isn't one of those. I mean, you could definitely be younger and order this set. It's not gonna stop you, because it's a pretty easy set, but
I'm overwhelmed with
Yeah.
all these colors. Like I don't know. I thought they'd be like organized, but I'm scared now.
they want us to work for it. They're gonna make us organize them. They're gonna make us figure it out.
Oh gosh.
Some of these creator ones, this is what's kind of cool. They
Ooh.
have these write-ups.
Yeah, that's sick.
So, and this set is for you to keep, to do with whatever you want with it. You want to give it away to a subscriber, you want to keep it in your house for show, whatever you want. So that
No
booklet's
way,
yours as well.
really?
Yeah, I got it. I wanted to, get you something for coming on the
Stop.
show. So this one is all you.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I thought it would be really cool. When I saw the set get announced earlier this year, I knew I had to get it, and I knew I wanted it to just have it on the set here because I build them and then I throw them over here, I throw
was
them
destined.
over there, and so I figured this is kind of a built-in collaboration video for us.
It really is.
But yeah, we'll look at some of this stuff later, maybe some of the write-up. But it looks like first it wants us to build all the minifigures.
Oh
So
my, we have to build the minifigures?
yes, so I guess we can.
Look,
how
there's
can
a
we
head right there. There's a head of hair.
So I guess start ripping bags
All right.
open. Try and keep a pile
Yeah.
to your side, and I'll try and keep a pile to my side. I'm sure we're gonna probably end up crossing
Oh my
streams a little bit, but we'll try our best.
Oh my gosh. This is bringing me back to when, me and Ariana used to hang out, and that's the time when
she
I
was
used
big
to,
into Legos too. She was big into
I just
them.
remember her running through my screen door. Shout out to you if Ariana's watching this.
She ran through your screen door.
Yep. We were playing hide and seek, go tag, and yep, she ran right. I closed it on her, and she ran right through it.
Oh my
I
God,
will
she
never
was
forget
determined
that.
to catch you. She wasn't gonna
Yeah,
let
she
you win.
was.
Just destroyed the screen door like that. That's legendary. We were talking. We sort of had a little bit of technical difficulties to start the stream, but
Let me just put this.
we were. Oh yeah, you can just toss them on the ground. I just throw them out. I clean it up afterwards. Delaney just recently did a Q&A in celebration of Pride Month. And how did that all go on your channel?
It went really good. I get a lot of the same questions because, like, how do you come out, and how do you be comfortable with being, part of the community?
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to be more normalized, that it's okay to be, because I was watching yours and Kaylin's live. Like, why do people hate on people you love? Like, it's all based on love. It's all love.
Yeah.
I don't know why people would ever. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's interesting to think that, just because of who you, like, why does it bother you what I do? I guess, like, especially if I'm literally, like, exuding love. It's not like I'm doing something negative to anybody else or even doing something negative to myself. I'm literally doing the most pure thing in the entire universe, which
Exactly.
is love.
And everyone has that right to love, and I don't get why some some people think they have a right to hate on someone.
Or gatekeep. Like, why? What? So you're telling me that certain people can't love? They just can't because I don't know.
They like the same, sex and whatever.
It's kind of crazy to me.
It makes me upset because I couldn't imagine like living in a homophobic, parents and having homophobic parents. In a
household, that would be
Okay, build the characters.
Build the characters. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to talk and do it at the same time. But I get what you're saying. It would definitely be an incredible challenge.
And
I could never imagine.
Upset because I don't know, people can't be who they are fully without people judging them.
I think that's a big thing. It would make me really upset to. I just couldn't imagine if like in anything, regardless, even if it wasn't that, like for people that can't understand. Put it this way, if just something the way you were, the way you're born, the way just being you and your own family members don't want you, like they just disown you.
Yeah.
Like that is, I don't know, that seems like probably the most inhuman thing to me personally.
I
Dude,
agree.
They got some sick hair pieces in here.
I really can't. Oh, there it is. I really can't find these pieces. I think I am colorblind.
It's going to be a challenge. Trust me, I sometimes on these streams that we go like 5 hours. I do huge sets.
I was watching that last night.
It's absurd. Sometimes they're just sitting there like, guys, I lost the set. Or I lost the piece. Somebody tell me where the piece is. And then someone will like comment. It's at the top right of the table. And I'm like, oh shit, there it is.
Those Avenger ones you did?
Yeah.
Those are massive.
Yeah, those ones are really big. We got some of those behind us actually. So they're back there.
I was watching last night. I watch every time you're live.
Oh, I appreciate
look forward to it.
I appreciate that. We try around here.
Oh my gosh, this is so difficult.
These are some super cool. I always give props when props is due to Lego, and they honestly, some of these these are all custom hair pieces, and these are really cool. Like these aren't gonna be found on any other minifigures. Yeah. This is really cool. Logan, are you able to see that on the monitor? Are you able to see this? Yeah. This guy a little bit? Oh, sweet. That's really cool. I haven't been able to find all the people yet either, so I feel like it would have been. Maybe I should start sorting by colors and like.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because then it'll like fly towards the end when we're actually putting the rainbow together.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Do we got anybody in the chat, Logan? If you want to, you can flip the chat around so we can see it and try and keep up with it.
So are they looking at our face?
Cade Marquis says Pog Champ.
Pog Champ. What's up, Cade? Yeah, we here you want to bend that down a little bit. Yeah, so they see us. We're in the corner, and then the table where they see where we're building. So they see they can see us both not being able to find the characters very easily.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
But it is. I mean, it is what it is.
Do you ever get embarrassed on?
I mean, my whole life is an embarrassment to some degree. So it's never that embarrassing when you're doing it live. I mean, it's just slightly more. It's like turned up to maybe two levels there because I'm in front of people live. Yeah. But it's usually everything I'm doing is pretty embarrassing. So to some degree.
I feel.
I mean, when you're a content creator or trying to be, you're putting yourself out there. You kind of have to do things that other people would be like, that's kind of weird. So
I feel like a lot of people want to be content creators, but they just.
It's a scary thing. It's a lonely thing sometimes. I mean, you and my brother were talking right before we went live. I know I experienced the same kind of stuff where sometimes it's just you trying to figure out what you can do next to progress and get better at making content, entertain your audience more. And sometimes it's just you sitting alone trying to think of ideas, and then you got to figure out how to do those ideas by yourself. And it can be hard sometimes.
It's a little lonely sometimes too.
Yeah. It definitely, it's tough. It's a tough road, but it's a lot of fun, and hopefully.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of opportunities that come.
I'm sure. I mean, and that's like your TikTok success as of late has been. I mean, just like the rise that you went to Playlist and you met a lot of your fans and stuff like that. How has that entire journey been?
I wish that Playlist was going on this year, but it got canceled. It was supposed to be in
It's not going
September.
On? Oh my God! I took off work because I was gonna go.
Yeah, my friends all took off for work. We were looking at hotels. But it just got canceled, so I'm going to as many, live events as I can this year. Like,
wow,
Lala got canceled.
It got canceled probably because of COVID.
That's crazy.
But
it was in Florida too, right?
Yep, it was in Orlando. Flying there.
You wouldn't think that just being real, like you wouldn't think that they would even care.
And if they want to look at like the money side, they get so much money for that at a hotel.
I
Some
know.
Marriott, you just walk in.
Dude, does that mean is VidCon canceled?
VidCon's not a thing anymore.
Oh, I thought they were still going to do it this year.
After last year, they literally canceled it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they canceled the whole, because I was literally going to go.
That just ruined. I was going to, that was the only way I was going to go to California. It was for that.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so depressed.
But yeah, I'm trying to go to like Lala, so I'm going there. Summerfest. I don't want to go to Country Thunder. It's not my vibe anymore. You know?
Yeah, I
my
could see
crowd.
that.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna post this up on Snap real quick, and maybe the gram too, just so we get some other people to jump in live with us here. Let me grab this.
And people aren't used to you going live on a Friday.
Yeah, we don't do it as much. Sometimes I give a heads up, but today was kind of spur of the moment. We just wanted to get this thing done. We're doing the thing. Me and Delaney Brown. Oh, that was a terrible picture.
Dang,
That was
we
my
look
bad.
pretty-
That was my bad.
Pretty
I was
good.
shaky. Yeah, we did look fine. I just shook the camera like an idiot. All right, we're live, people. I'll throw that up on IG too, so people could see. How are your people coming along? Did you get all the minifigs yet? Are you organizing by color still?
I should organize by color, but my route is, I'm just gonna go to it and search them for myself.
That's I
You
mean,
know?
you gotta do what's best for you. Usually when I do the big streams, I don't sort at all by color. I just do it, and that may be why it takes me longer sometimes. But it's
and your
fun.
donut challenge, that
Oh
one
my
was also a
God.
long video. I was watching that one too,
Yeah, we're trying to do
but
it.
I felt your stomach pains because
Yeah,
I was like, I'm watching. I don't know.
it's
There has to be
gross.
a strategy doing that.
Yeah, there is a guy that did it. I found out. His name is Jay the Electric or something, or I think that's his name. Something the Electric, and Eric the Electric. That's what it is. Eric the Electric. Shout out to him. He's a huge creator. He doesn't need me to say shout out to him, but
Yeah.
he
He should shout you out. You should hit him
that
up.
would be insane. He did it all himself, and he was like blending donuts and drinking them, and
That's
like
crazy.
it was disgusting. I don't know if he holds it all down afterwards, but
I always wonder that, like, how long do you think these people hold down the food after, like, some of these eating challenges?
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying. I could never do I want to do an eating challenge. I want to do a Dunkin', like just try like 10 drinks and just chug them as fast as I can. But I'm scared that I will literally gain 10 pounds, puke, both, or every hole in my body will have, something coming out of it.
yeah, it's something that I don't recommend the average person do with no preparation. But
Did you prepare at all?
No, I didn't. But that's why I said don't do what I did. It's like the same when we did. I've talked about it a bunch on my podcast. Where like I always tell people, like we ran a marathon without training. Me and my homie Big Ty and a couple other guys that help out with the channel from time to time, and it was I don't recommend anybody do that because I'm lucky to be young enough where like my body was able to bounce back, but that messes your body up, dude.
Were you sore after?
I couldn't walk for.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we like limped the rest of the day, and then like I was limping for like 3 or 4 days straight. Like couldn't walk, couldn't exercise.
I
Couldn't
don't
do
think
anything.
I've ever ran that. I just remember Mr. McNulty in gym class would make us run a mile.
So that's
I'd be
probably the
dead.
furthest you've run.
Yep.
Oh
in a
my god.
Period of time. Or basketball, 15 suicides in under
Yeah.
15 minutes. But
Suicides, yeah, that's.
those kill. Like
those
I don't
do.
think those should be,
There's a reason they call them suicides, I
Literally.
guess, right? That's yeah,
Oh my
that
gosh,
shit's
are you
insane.
done?
I got all the guys except for one.
Oh,
Logan, can you
gosh.
see them okay? Is everything you're able to see all those guys on the stream?
Logan, do you see my white head anywhere?
I'm gonna put all my figs up there.
I'm looking, but as of right now, I do not.
I can't find it. Got my
It'll come
purple
up
head.
as you keep organizing things, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna start organizing my shit by color just a little bit, so that when we get to all that, we can
But yeah,
get things fly through a little bit.
I wish that Pride, since we're on Pride, I wish that there was more events open, not virtual.
Yeah.
Pride parades and Pride fests.
Didn't they cancel the Pride Parade? Oh, I found your white head. It's over there by the microphone.
What is it doing over there? Yep, they canceled literally I was going to go to, I was going to fly out to LA, go there. I was going to go to Atlanta. I was going to go to Florida.
Yeah.
All of these random places just to get, out there.
I gotta
'Cause
say, it is pretty baller. That's a whole month. Just get to like
I know.
celebrate.
It should be more than a month. Like, it should be, like,
I feel like if things were the way that they should be, like socially, then there wouldn't even have to be a month. It would just be everybody's having a good time all the
Yes,
time,
yes.
enjoying who they are for who they are.
Yeah.
But
like,
sadly,
I don't
that's
know.
not the case for whatever reason. People just there's a lot of hate in people's hearts. Man.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I try to feel bad for them. I try to figure out a way to
Yep.
try and understand them. Sometimes you can't though. Sometimes
Yeah.
doing that'll stress you out more than it'll do any good.
All right, got all my guys figured out.
There you go. She's got all her people.
There we go.
All right, we can.
Now what?
We can go to the next page then. I'll stop organizing, and it'll probably tell us. We're probably gonna start with this big base plate here. Okay. So
Okay.
we've got. what do we got here? It's. So you've got a larger white piece here, like
Yes.
a lengthy one.
Yep.
Taking this guy, putting it right under this.
Okay, right under it. Wait. Okay.
On the end there.
There we go.
Yeah. So
I should be better at this. I'm so embarrassed.
It's.
You've shown my weakness. And
This
it's
is it. It's Lego. It's Lego builds.
Oh
so
gosh.
taking
Okay.
these two shorter ones.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, you're just matching it right to step 3 on the booklet.
Step 3. Okay.
So we got that, then we flip her over.
Put the big dog on.
Yeah, big guy's going on top of that. So that clicks in nicely. Easy.
And then
we're flipping it over, it looks like. See, this
Yeah.
this is why it was 18 and up. It's not easy.
It's
It's
not
not
easy.
always easy. And then this one's going on the other side, so it's kind of just doing a
oh wow.
symmetrical thing here. These smaller one's going to fit in right there.
I feel like you're like a pro at this, and I'm just.
I mean, I would hope that I will be slightly better because I do it a lot. So I
Yeah.
mean, don't feel bad at all. I should be doing slightly better, and I usually am pretty bad on stream as well. So, and then this guy's going straight down the center. You
Oh, look at
got it.
this. Ooh.
Look at you. There you
Ooh.
go. So we got a nice base plate there. You guys can see that on the top view. Flip her around, and then I think we're gonna start the rainbow. So we're starting out. It looks like we're going. It
Oh,
goes.
I want to put this on my.
Yeah, definitely get this going.
All right, everyone, swipe up right now.
doing it.
We're doing it. Let's go. Podcast time. Swipe up and view it.
We've got, so we're starting out. It looks like we're starting the rainbow with it's going black, brown, then we've got a red 2-piece. So these are all like 2 ones you're going for right
Yeah.
now. Then we got an orange, yellow. And what we got? Green in there too. Green. What we got? Which blue is it first? Darker blue first.
Yeah.
Dark blue, purple. We got like a cool sky blue. Don't see a lot of that color when it comes to Lego. White, and then a pink. This is gonna. I'm just really excited to have this all built and displayed. Like,
See
I'm
all
just
the
excited
colors?
to have it like up somewhere. I'm not even sure where I'm gonna put it yet. I have way too many Legos down here. But yeah, so we're talking Pride Month. You were saying how you're kind of upset that all these things were shut down, kind of taken away.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What have you still been able to do to be able to celebrate and enjoy it, I guess?
Pride Fest in Milwaukee. I went to that. Had a little
Okay.
light show there. They're usually like, wild like concerts and like drag basically.
Yeah.
And I wish I could go to that because it's such a fun experience. And it was all my vlogs. Like when I first started YouTube, I would go.
Yeah.
And
There was
yeah,
a
it's
drag
just-
show in Kenosha not that long ago.
oh, there was.
Yeah, there's this group that travels and that does drag. They were in Lake Geneva the weekend before, and then the following weekend they were in Kenosha at the theater down there. Shout out to the Rhodey Theater in Kenosha. They loaned us some costumes for my music video recently.
I saw that music video.
Yeah.
I literally watch all your videos.
Thank
I'm not
you.
even. I'm
I
like,
appreciate that. Was
was it fun or like how did
yeah.
you get the horses?
It's so
Like-
stressful. So my homie Harrison, he helped shoot. He did all the cinematography for the video. It's like he was behind the camera, but I was took the lead on writing and directing, and then all the pre-production and the scheduling for everything. So that part is not
That
so
was
fun.
so cool how you walked in like that restaurant and everyone
Yeah.
was sitting. I was like, "There's your mom."
Yeah, we had my mom help out. My
I loved
sister
it.
had to get a bunch of extras. We were gonna do a bigger scene, but I ended up not being able to get enough extras, so I ended up kind of we made it more of a narrow scope when
Yeah.
we were in there, so it was a little smaller looking.
Where was that held?
That was at the Maxwell Mansion in Lake
Did you rent
Geneva.
it out?
Kind of. It's like I used to work there, so I know some people, so I kind of shook some hands, did some things to make it all happen. Oh, we're making some strides here on the rainbow now.
We're making some progress.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep this so that Logan, can you see that? Can you see my base plate in there?
Maybe move it a little.
A little bit closer this way.
Yeah.
Here, you want to we'll put your figures up here so that they can still see that, and then so that we can have this more. You see that? Is that good?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
You can see mine. Can you see mine?
Yeah, push it up a little just so the full thing's in frame. All right, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, dude, that's the other part of this too. Like you're looking for pieces 2, you're trying to be entertaining as it's going
Yeah.
on, and then you got to actually put the set together.
This is
Like
putting
you
all
got
my
to.
senses, like my touch, my
I mean, you got.
talking.
Yeah, you're trying to have to scope things
Concentrating.
out. Yeah,
It's like I'm in
exactly.
school.
I've done it multiple times on stream where I have missed a piece,
Oh.
missed a step, and gone like steps ahead, and then been like, wait, this doesn't work now, and then I
Yep.
have to go back and I get roasted. But that's what it is. We had recently. I had no idea. I just posted it for like fun. This video on TikTok of my friend Kevin. We were at B-Dubs. And
Oh, I saw.
yeah, and it was on. It went. I don't
It
know
went
how-
viral,
I
right?
don't know. Yeah, it got like 3 million views.
That's crazy.
I have no idea why.
If you were monetized, that would have been.
That would have been solid.
You know, you would have had.
How much would that have paid if it would have been monetized?
Um.
Roughly. I know it's different for every
Oh.
creator and stuff like that.
Okay, wait. 3 million views. How many likes did it have?
I mean, it's
Like a
got,
million likes,
I
or
think it's
like
got.
500,000?
I think maybe 500,000. I gotta check real quick. Hopefully, I
Why
don't play
isn't
any
that coming?
copyrighted music real quick. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We got. Let's see.
And it gave you some audience, right?
Yeah, it gave it. We were 390,000 likes.
Yeah, that would. Okay, so say roughly you get 60 per million views. So 60 times 3.
Wow.
But then if every video does that, and at the end of the month,
You cash
know.
out. Oh wow, that's crazy, dude.
and the top you can cash out on TikTok is 10,000 a month.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's insane that people
It's
get
crazy
close
what
to
you
that.
can. It's crazy what you can do
Yeah.
with like a following. Like people are always like, oh, you just do TikTok and like content, whatever. But in reality, like, it makes me happy, and
Well, you're
know.
providing value, and then you should be compensated for providing that value.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. Okay, so this is gonna be all staggered because we've got to make a spot for each person.
yeah, I got suspended from the TikTok Creator Fund for 6 months
For what?
because there was like this trend going around, like I hate all men, but
Yeah.
so I did that, and it said I got a hate speech because I said I hate all men,
What?
and I was like, are you kidding me?
I wonder who
literally
would
love
have
my dad.
reported you, dude. That's so. Did you try and fight it at all?
Yep, I sent 4 appeals, and they finally got back to me and was like, okay, we'll just give you a 6-month suspension. So,
my
I mean, I'll
God.
take it.
That's crazy, though. That is really crazy.
I know, it's like, who
Who got
got butthurt over, you know what I mean? Like, so it's a hit or
joke.
miss. Like some, videos I really have to think about now when I post, like, is this going to affect anyone? Is this going to hurt anyone's feelings? So I have to think about every single thing I do.
That kind of sucks too, because then you obviously want to be considerate to people for sure, but it does suck because then you're almost, censoring your true authentic self sometimes.
Yeah.
Like maybe, you obviously don't actually hate of any sort of person.
That's
it's a
what I'm
joke. It's a
saying.
sound. You didn't even say the
And
words.
some people just don't know, me as a person, so they think maybe I do hate all men. I don't know. I'm in a room with 2 men right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, if
We're building Lego. Yeah,
Like,
come on.
we're bonding, I love my dad,
Yeah,
yeah,
you shouldn't even
it's-
have to explain that.
excuse.
It's pretty silly. That's kind of crazy. I had some TikTok creators on that I had JJ, and he had a big beef with some people, and he's more on like the political TikTok era, so like that's where they get into it a lot over
Yeah.
there. But either way, it's still like a similar thing where like everyone is saying the same stuff, and then he got banned out of nowhere, and then he
Yeah.
was all pissed off trying to figure out how to appeal it and everything, and he had some help from some other creators. They like spammed TikTok with emails
Yep,
for
yep.
fucking like weeks. But that just kind of sucks. They just do it, and then you have to try to get a hold of them. Like they don't
It's-
get a hold of you and be like,
yeah.
"Hey, we're banning you."
It's scary because, like, you never know if you're going to get banned or, like, just suspended.
Well, and like you were saying too, I mean, at the end of it, depending on like how far along you are, in your
Says
case,
movie recording has been stopped automatically. The maximum recording time has been reached.
on what?
Just says it right here.
Oh, you've got. Are you recording on something? Where are you recording? Which camera? The top one?
It's not showing a camera. It just says it on the screen.
Okay, I don't know what that's about.
I'll post this
Let
on
me
my...
see real quick. I've never had this many issues, Logan. What are you doing back there?
I haven't touched anything. No, I've just been watching and then.
So, are you recording at the same time? Are you recording also? On
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
No, you're just streaming.
Yeah.
It's just this guy. I don't know
Okay.
why it was recording in the first place. It shouldn't have been.
Oh, okay. Everything cleared up, guys.
You're all good, man.
You're doing. You want to be in this?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Get some people popping in here. We're building the rainbow, guys.
So
Come
cute.
through. That's craziness. But yeah, I mean, especially like you were saying though, kind of getting back to that, like it sucks when you don't know, because especially if depending on who's like how far along you are, if this is like your income.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden these people can just be like, yeah, guess what? You're not getting paid. You have no income now.
Yep, exactly.
It's like I kind of need a heads up on that. You can't just do that. I mean, they can, I guess, but that's the problem. It's crazy. It's crazy, but like you said, it's also inspiring to see like what people can do with their platform and everything like that.
I just want to, I don't know, keep growing. Like I don't know what else. I don't know. I just need to some days I just need to sit down and think of content ideas instead of just rushing into them. That's my problem I have. Like instead of just rushing just to get a video out, I want to like actually like do.
It's a balancing act of consistency and trying to come up with something new, because I feel like when you want to do something new, it's going to usually take more time. It's harder usually, and that's probably where that's coming from, I imagine.
What's on the agenda for your next? Are you just sticking with podcasts, or are you doing vlogs?
We're going to be doing, right now, I mean, my Patreon, we've been growing the Patreon steadily, and we've got a couple of exclusive series over there that we do, as well as been doing the Lego streams. Those are big on the channel now. Gonna be vlogging again real soon. Actually just talked to a couple people that are gonna be vlogging with me, so that'll be kind of fun. And then yeah, I got some skits, and we're working on a new series, like a new TV show actually.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, it's low budget, it's mine, but it's still writing that right now, in the process of writing a eight episode web series.
Ooh,
so that'll be super fun.
What is it about? Can you share that?
I could share some stuff about it. It's a it's a comedy. It's a comedy about two guys that have struggled to pay rent, and they refuse to get regular jobs. So they live in their parents' basement, and they refuse to get normal people's jobs. And so the whole show is showing all these different like gigs that they try and get, like mowing lawns, like cashing in cans at recycling place. Like they're trying to do everything they can to avoid getting a real job, whereas if they actually just got a real job, they'd be able to pay rent right away. So there's a lot of silliness that comes out of that, and there's some funny stuff that I'm in the process of writing, and trying to figure out who we're gonna have play everybody, and then gonna have to schedule filming, and it's gonna be some headaches, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah,
something different too.
Yeah, I love doing bigger projects like that. Like even with the music video, like as stressful as it is,
it comes out and it looks so good.
Yeah, when you're done with it,
you had your
it's
little
like,
royal hat on. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was literally clapping. I feel like.
That's.
I was literally I don't know.
We should have had Delaney Brown hop in for a cameo. He could have been.
I just wanted to ride the horse. It looked fun.
Yeah, they were. I was really scared. I'm not gonna lie. I've never ridden a horse before, and that was I literally had to call. I was calling the day before because we had someone else who said they were gonna loan us their horse, like let us come over and use it.
Well,
and
how the heck do you get this up?
They ended up not. They ended up saying no at the last second.
Oh no.
You got a piece stuck?
Yeah.
Here, you got one of these things? Which one are you trying to get up?
This white one.
Oh, the white one? Here, let me see.
Oh no.
Oh no, she's got it stuck. We got to see if we can. Oh shit, dude. Oh, actually, there we go.
Mine might be. Oh.
I forget this tool. These are pretty new. They didn't have these when I was younger, so like I don't know how to use them really that well, but I've been learning as I've been doing these more, and it's actually comes in handy, because otherwise that would have been stuck forever.
My fingers used to be ripped up from this stuff.
Yeah, dude, nails just destroyed. What do I got here? I'm missing one purple tile.
I think that's probably one of the worst feelings ever, is like when your nail just gets cut too far.
Dude,
literally,
yeah,
I feel that.
For whatever reason, stuff like that, like the pain that can, just the littlest cut on your hands, man, your hands or your toes sometimes, that stuff.
Especially if some people have like fake nails on. Like I never get fake nails, but
yeah,
I think, well, I don't know, my girlfriend and my sister, they all get fake nails and stuff. I'm like, I don't see the point of it.
Yeah.
You waste $30.
Yeah, my girlfriend gets them as well, and they
they look nice.
They do. They look good. It's just it definitely. She has an issue where they still like rip off or they fall off from time to time, and then it's like, damn it, like god damn it, I just paid for this.
I got my nails done one time, and I spent $65 to do so.
Holy Jesus!
And it was awesome.
Did you get like manicure everything? Like is that what you did?
I need to
okay.
stop
I
putting
didn't
these
get like
pieces
a
on
pedicure
wrong.
or nothing. I just got my just my hands done, and then I had like a couple. I honestly only got 6 nails painted, but I did do designs on them, like on each one, so it probably was like a little more. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It only like they get chipped within like a week or 2, and then it's just all getting destroyed and
Well,
destroyed.
the
they
hands,
grow out?
Yeah, the hands in themselves, like we do a lot with our hands as humans.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we got opposable thumbs. Like we're doing a lot of shit with these guys. So it's like stuff's gonna happen to them. You know, you're gonna break nails. You're gonna do stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
I really like these tiles, man. It's smooth. Look at this rainbow,
Oh
almost
my gosh,
done.
You're almost done. Okay.
Oh, man. It is looking really smooth on screen, just like that.
I feel like I
Very
messed
cool.
up somehow. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You got
Oh,
it?
gosh,
You're
yeah.
staggering?
Yeah.
I think you got it. I think.
Yeah,
Or wait,
so
let me
far,
see.
yeah, it's all right.
I think
Yeah,
I
it
did. I
looks-
don't know
no,
why
yeah,
I'm
you're all
doing it
good.
all.
You're just second guessing yourself. You're all good.
Yeah.
Everything looks like it's lined up, right?
No, I want to start making. So I love doing music videos. So I reached out to Christian French. I don't know if you know him,
Yeah, yeah.
but I reached out to him. I was like, hey, can I use your sound in my YouTube video to do like a little, music video?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't make my own music. So I'm like trying to find whatever.
Yeah,
So if you ever need a music video person to do something with, I got you.
very cool.
I love
yeah.
it. And he reached out back to me and was like, yeah, dude, that's awesome.
That's super cool. He's really talented.
I
He's
know.
insanely talented.
Yeah, I'm seeing him in July.
Really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
For my 3rd time, I think it is.
Holy cow. That's crazy. Where's he performing at? The rave?
Lala.
Oh, Lala.
First day.
Okay, very cool. I got put onto him through Hoodie Allen because I was a big Hoodie Allen fan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then they had that collab a couple years ago. That was really cool. And so I've listened to some of his stuff. And he's, just insanely good singer-songwriter. But yeah, no, absolutely. If you're ever just like, you need something to do a video to, and you're like, man, I want to do whatever. You want to do a montage to that. I've got tons of songs that you can definitely use if you ever want to.
What made you get into songs and singing and
I've always
rapping?
been into.
What is your genre?
I would say it's like pop inspired hip hop. Like it's more hip hop than it is pop, but I would say I do probably too much singing to be considered just a rapper.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun though. I think I just kind of, our family, we kind of grew up with a lot of different music being played all the time. And I mean, my dad played guitar, my mom could play a little bit of piano and sing, and my brother makes beats. So it's like,
always had it around you.
yeah, it's always been there. So it's like, why not? And I've always kind of, I feel like music kind of takes you to a different place. You know, it's the only one of the
Tune
only
you out for a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of the only things that can like take you out of your body. At least for
Yeah.
me. I mean, I'm not a recreational drug user, so maybe there are other things that I don't know about. But I've never done anything like that. I'm sober, so for me, music is something, especially making music is something that does that for me. It's like an out of body experience when I.
Yeah, and you create it, so you like.
Yeah, it's
You
like
love
there's
it.
nothing there, and then you just make a song. Like now
Yep.
it's like, wow, I want to sing this, and it's like, I don't know, it's almost an indescribable feeling in some ways. But I love it. I love doing that. I love creating content. I love.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I edit a video. Like I was up till like 3 last night. I'm up. I don't sleep ever really anymore.
I feel that. I
so
feel that.
I'm up all the time till like 3 or 4. I just posted a video today, and I love just editing, and I can just do it however I want.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're the
You're the artist. You're the you create that thing out of nothing.
Yeah, I have a weird guilty pleasure of cutting. When I make cuts when I cut like footage out, I'm like, oh, that was garbage, and I like cut it out. Like I just like, I don't know why, I just feel good like when I cut a large chunk out, because I'm like,
Because you
oh,
realize
I don't want
like
that.
yeah.
Well, it's just like wow, I just made it. I'm always trying to make it like as concise as possible, as good as most like bang for your buck, like time wise to like great content wise. And so like anytime I can chop dead weight off of a video, I like get so excited, and it's like weird. It's like a very weird obsession.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That's looking really nice, guys. You guys can see that up there in the top view.
Can they see mine, Logan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really cool. We got anybody in the chat, Logan? Anybody saying anything to us yet? I know.
Lisa looks brown says
Oh.
looks good.
Hey,
My
what's
mom.
up? Shout out to your mom. How come your mom's
love
not?
her.
We got to get your mom in some videos. She
Oh
doesn't
my
wanna be in any
gosh.
videos?
She does not like to be on camera. They think people like are always like, oh, do you have a mom? 'Cause my dad's always in it.
Yeah, I know that.
They're always like, oh, do you
I'm
have
here
a mom? For you, and I'm always like, I have a mother.
I'm okay,
She-
guys.
Yeah.
That's
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's
She's my best friend.
that's crazy. That's my mom.
Like I rant to her like she's my best friend.
That's
know?
good. I mean, it's important to like have, so like we were talking earlier, I guess in the streams, you got to have a support system like that. You got to have people like that you can turn to and you can trust and you can just talk to about anything.
Yeah.
That's.
And the more I get older, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, I am my mom, or like, oh my gosh, I look exactly like my dad. Like I said something, my friends are always like, oh my god, you're talking like your dad, and I'm like, what does that mean?
What is what? That's.
And then
funny.
I notice it now, and I'm like, yep, sorry, that was my dad coming out at me. I mean, okay, that sounds weird, but
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's something that I bet a lot of people, as they start coming to like around our age, they're gonna,
it's kind of scary. I'm like, I don't want to get older, but
yeah,
I feel like time is flying.
Yeah,
I really do.
Especially when you're doing social media, you're posting regularly. Sometimes that's something I'm happy about it, is that it like documents everything. Because like whenever I'm having a day, like I can just like look back and watch an old video of mine, or watch
and be happy
and be like, wow, like I remember like everything about that time, like when I was editing that video, like who I hung out with earlier that day, like what I was thinking about. And
do you ever get weird. Like so happy just looking at your old videos?
Yeah,
I get so happy because I look at the growth, and me and Logan used to film all the time. I'm always like, man, that was the music video we filmed.
Yeah,
that's my dad's favorite video on my channel, and I've made over 200 videos, and that's his favorite. He watches it like every night.
That's
awesome.
crazy.
He sends me, he's like, this video's my favorite, bud. I'm like, Logan did such a good job.
That's super cool.
Yeah, thank you.
How was it like, as you started like, being able to, because this is what you do now, right? Like you don't work another job right now, like this is what you're doing. How was that, like, do you have
the transition?
Yeah, like how was that transition for you? Like when did you decide to take the leap? Like
it actually happened right during basketball season my senior year. That's when I started blowing up like crazy. And then that's when COVID hit, because I took time off for basketball. I took those months off because I wasn't going to whatever. And then COVID hit, and then I was like, this is the perfect time. Like time is just on my side right now for this. And I want to spend my energy doing something I love. And I'm still going to school. I signed up for my classes in the fall.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, if I can do something I'm happy about.
That's really cool. What are you going to school for then?
I had school last semester too. My major is marketing, and my minor is digital communications.
Very cool. Yeah, I just graduated in marketing as well. So it's a cool field. Where are you going to? Are you still
Gateway.
At Gateway right now? Yeah, that's
maybe
cool.
Transfer to Parkside or something.
That's where I finished, was Parkside.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me nervous.
I'm sure. I mean, it is like college in general is nerve-wracking. It's weird being
online. Just sucked, and it kicked my ass.
Yeah, I luckily for me, like I preferred online this year because I didn't want to. I had like there's just a weird situation that kind of went down with the reason I had to go to Parkside and everything. So I like kind of resented the school a little. It's a great school. I had nothing against the actual like schooling. It's fine. I had some stuff with like basketball, because I played basketball in college and stuff like that. So
was that like time consuming?
Yeah.
Like I would have.
Time consuming.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know. College sports are just.
I mean, even just
very
high school sports are time consuming, where it's hard to keep a job and be playing high school sports.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Especially for the people that, I mean, if you're playing high school sports year round, I feel like you almost have to.
It's like a job itself,
it's a job itself,
training.
So you almost have to help your parents.
Yeah.
Need to help you out, I guess, if you want to be able to go. Like.
Yeah, I was very lucky that when I was in high school playing sports, that dad owned the business, because I was delivering when I had time, so I could have money for when I didn't have time. But yeah, I can't imagine, man. Or I can't imagine. I was broke.
Yeah, it's
still
am
am
a hard
broke.
balance to keep.
It is. Yeah, it's a balancing act. It all is.
I mean, life in general, so
yeah,
balance.
Balancing act, of course. Wow, dude, this
Oh,
rainbow's
gosh.
getting there.
I know, it looks so dope.
It
looks so
really
colorful.
Clean.
I love
really
it.
like that. I like how like sharp the curve
Yeah.
up. It just like
Smooth.
Yeah, it's super cool. What do we got here? All right,
So where's your fan base located mostly?
It's like half around is like people around here, and then the other half is kind of spread out. We have some people in California, some people in Virginia, and then I think it's like there's like maybe a quarter of it, like a chunk around the Beloit, Janesville area, and then some people in Chicago too that have been tuning in recently.
That's
so
awesome.
it's pretty cool. It's neat, and it's interesting how when you do a lot of different stuff and like different things resonate.
You meet a lot of different people.
With different people. So it's like some people really like the music. Some people really like the Lego build streams. Other people like Detox. So it's like doing a whole lot of different things. And it's interesting to see kind of who tunes into what and trying to, especially learning marketing at school, like trying to like take what I've learned and look at the data and like try and apply what I can, which is, it's hard, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
Where's most of your fan base?
Oh gosh. I think all around the U.S. I think New York and California are the hot spots, and then there's some in Australia.
Very cool.
Just all over. Like I was at the beach yesterday with my sister because she came home for the day.
Yeah.
And I had a fan there. Had a fan the day before when I went there. Had 2 people to come take pictures with me. Had a girl at Dunkin' this morning came up to me and my girlfriend. Oh my gosh, I love your. She was in the middle of a therapist session. She said.
She's like, "Yo, homie, I gotta stop. This is gonna be way better for my mental health. I gotta go say what's up to Delaney Brown."
And it was so sweet. It's a surreal moment. Every single time, it never gets old. Like it's once you get that, like it makes you.
I feel like it's gotta be pretty motivating.
Yeah, it makes you want to. I told my girlfriend this morning. I was like, it makes us want to keep going.
Yeah.
We did a photo shoot today. We did.
It makes you want to keep going and keep giving like better stuff for them because
exactly.
Once you realize that you're receiving the love, it's like, dang, like I really feel that and I want to portray that back out to you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I always ask like what they want to see, because like I don't know, I want to make so much content for everyone. But
I think the main thing is don't worry about what they want to see, worry about what you want to make. Because it's because that's what they like you, so they'll like what you're doing as long as you're staying true to yourself.
That's what I sometimes forget. I sometimes forget that I'm like, okay, they're watching for me, and I sometimes forget that, and I psych myself out. And then I want to keep doing bigger stuff, but I always want them to give me feedback, which I shouldn't pressure them, I guess, into doing that because it should be what I like.
It's good to ask, though. I think you're not in the wrong for wanting to know. You know, I think it's good to ask that and figure out, because the thing is too, you might like. Maybe you did something you thought was you, and they can see because they've gotten to love you, and they're like
they know everything about me. Like I had a person that I meet, and they're like, oh my god, how's Rhonda? How's your mom? How's your dad? What where's your girlfriend? Like everything, and they know everything.
That's super cool, man.
It's really cool. Like it's like, oh my gosh, you like pay attention.
You ever had any like scary instances where maybe it goes too far, where like somebody's like kind of getting to that creepy stage?
Yeah, I've had people. I block my car like my best friend Kaylee, shout out to her. She never locks her car, and I'm always like, I can't do that because people do drive past my house. People do. Some person posted a video of my, on top location, like the satellite view. Yeah. They're like, oh my god, we know where she posted it. Had like thousands of likes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to report this. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and that was about, I don't know how long ago, a few months ago.
Have you thought about, like, has that been like a big thing? Like, maybe
that's kind of crazy, yeah. Have you ever considered, or is it not really?
It's like almost, I understand, because like financially, I feel like it's smarter to try to stay as stable as possible, and like if you can stay with your parents and just build up money before you can make the big step out to like, California, that's the best and ideal. But did that put some sort of like fear into you of like?
Kind of. So like whenever like a weird car drives past, my dad always texts me, and like one time I had to like leave this place I was at and I had to go home. So like sometimes it is scary, but I hope there's no one out there to like, hurt me or my family. But I beg to differ, but you never know. And that's the scary thing. But
yeah, that is.
I would love to, move out and stuff, but I'm such a homebody, and I know I have to get over that fear if I want to continue content creating, because I get homesick even going to like, Milwaukee for 3 nights. I don't know why I'm like that.
I mean, I'll sleep at a friend's house for a day, and I'm like, all right, I'm like, ready to go.
I need my own bed, and I don't know what home will feel like, because
like maybe I don't know if it's for me personally. I feel like it's just I enjoy a certain amount of alone time to myself, where I don't have to worry about another person and worry about entertaining another person, worry about like just having another person in the room in general. So like, I don't know if it's the same for you, but maybe like that. Maybe like the best way to do it would figure out a way to like, I don't know, still be able to have that like time to yourself where it feels like you're at home and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And once like, you move, you put up stuff you like in the house, it'll feel like home. But
Yeah.
I've just traveled so much in this past like year and a half, 2 years, that nowhere has felt like home yet.
Yeah.
Only here feels like home. Like Kenosha, over here feels like home, and I don't know.
Yeah, and I think, that's I don't think there's a problem with that either. Obviously, that's definitely scary when it comes to like a security issues. Like then it's like whoa, but I don't think there's any problem with you wanting to be around people. It's home isn't even just a place either. It's it could be a people.
Yeah.
It's who you're around. It's the environment you're with, and like you said, your mom's like your best friend. You guys talk all the time. Like, of course, you're gonna want to stick around and get to be around people like that make you feel good. Like, why wouldn't you? So I get that 100%. I know for me, I'd love to move out to LA. I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah, like I wish I could move up. Like, I could right now. Yeah, I could, but it's like I like to have the people here, like the Wisconsin. Our fan base here is like so big. Mm-hmm. And when you're from Wisconsin, if you meet a person from Wisconsin, like you just click automatically, and like I don't know.
So would you say you got like an appeal from being like part of the appeal of Delaney Brown's brand is the Wisconsin side of things, and you don't want to leave that behind? Is that kind of what you're?
I started blowing up because of my Wisconsin
weather reviews,
right?
yeah,
updates. So that's.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you were almost done.
This is beautiful.
I need to hustle.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're all good. We're looking good.
Need that energy.
You want to flip the chat around, Logan, just so I can see what's going on. I can see the stream information. What do we got here? I'm putting all the people in here now. We are chilling here live. We are putting in the final touches. These are really cool. But no, I kind of get that as a creator. It can be it's right now you have it's working out. You're working fine. Like you've got an audience here. You're doing everything that you can do here. Like unless there's something out there specifically that you're like, man, this is the only way I get to the next level or where I want to be, whatever. Then that's where it's time. But maybe you can still there's still things you can do and accomplish out here, and so I think that's where like it's definitely a tough decision probably for every creator when it's time to maybe move to a more populated area. I know for me, I just want to. I would move right now because
really?
I just don't want to be around this area. I it's not that I have anything against people from Wisconsin or Wisconsin. It's just some of the relationships that I've had have not. I've just kind of had a lot of people fall through, a lot of switch ups. So I'm not really.
Where would you move if you could pick up anything? Money does not matter. House, whatever.
LA. Yeah,
LA, really?
LA. Just because the music scene, or maybe like around in California. Just because.
Beach.
Or like even like, dude, I've seen like pictures of Lake Tahoe and like videos of that. That shit looks beautiful. But like, I just want to be where it's warm. Like I am a warm person. Like I like to be in the sun, and I want to be where other people want to create and other people want
have
to.
the same mindset. That's why I was talking about Logan.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's me and Logan.
People.
Yeah, it just gets kind of crazy because it's like I do hear a lot of stuff about it, and I know it's definitely true. Like there's a lot of fake people in LA, and there's a lot of people that want to take advantage of people that are trying to work hard, and everybody's got the same dream, so everybody's willing to backstab each other. Like I hear all that, definitely weary of it. Makes you a little nervous, but I don't know.
I feel like the music industry would, I don't know, be so good for you.
Yeah, it would just be
like
great. You could bump into somebody and like have dinner with them, and they're like, "Oh, you seem cool." I'm like, "Yeah, I make music too." "Oh, you do too." "I got this fan base, and you got this fan base."
Exactly.
And so that's kind of what's really neat about that kind of area. Miami's kind of popping recently too.
Yeah,
it used to be just kind of New York and LA for like entertainment stuff, and now I guess Miami. Well,
Atlanta's huge.
Atlanta's huge for music, especially, and they got content stuff is like starting to pop out. A lot of videographers and music creators, like music video creators, coming out of there.
Yeah. And even like New Orleans is getting pretty big with the whole music scene.
I feel like too, just like a city in general.
Just a city.
I feel like any city is gonna have big. I mean, even Memphis has a huge music scene.
Tennessee.
And it's just. I mean, obviously Tennessee.
Memphis.
Country.
Yeah. Well, Memphis itself has got there's a lot of, I've just heard some sketchy things about Memphis, but that's just what I heard. I don't know shit, like I don't know anything.
Would you live in an apartment if you could move right now, or would you live?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to I was looking at a couple of houses in LA that I was going to rent.
Really?
I mean, potentially my girlfriend, she's got to finish up school. So when she finishes up school, and then one of my homies, Big Ty, he wants to move out there as well. So like we'd be able to swing it if we want a nice little small place out in LA, and would be really cool.
That would be sick because I was looking at like you going for like 3 months, seeing what happens, and if it sticks, it sticks.
That's literally that's what I want to do.
That's what I wanted. Me and my girlfriend were looking at that too.
I want to go like check out an Airbnb, like just do it because you can do extended Airbnbs.
Oh,
for,
you
like,
can
3
rent
months.
them. Yep.
Yeah, I mean you can do it like indefinitely. One of my friends, Matt, when he lived in Arizona for like 8 months for school because he was doing like
it's not even that expensive. And if you have a big group.
Yeah, and he was just at an Airbnb, and he just paid for an Airbnb, which is a lot cheaper and sometimes than paying rent.
Yep.
So it was pretty sick. It was very cool, and that's what I'd like to do is kind of just go check it out, feel out LA, because maybe it's not it for me, but I don't know if I don't get out there and try.
Exactly.
Wow, this is super cool. Okay, check that out, Logan. You want to switch to camera 1?
Yeah.
Make sure you're over there. You got to click over on this side. You're on this screen still. Oh, it's on camera 1 now? Okay, sorry, it was over here. Look at us there. We've got the whole rainbow. Everyone is awesome. It's super cool.
So sick.
It's staggered.
This is slick.
It's a really, really nice design, and I'm really, really happy with it. Actually, I know there was people were like, really excited for this set, and I think they have the right to be. It's a cool set, easy to build.
It's gonna look cool just sitting up.
It's gonna look super cool
so
on one
dope.
of these shelves somewhere. How do you feel after this first build, Delaney? It's been a long time, you said, since you built Legos. How do you feel building a Lego set again?
I am a rush of emotions. No, I'm just kidding. It was stressful, but because I felt like you were so ahead of me, and then,
we got to the same place. It's a metaphor for life in there.
Yes,
don't
there
worry
we
about
go.
what anyone else is doing. We're all gonna end up in the same place. So build your set.
I think being my first time doing this in a while, it was good. A little rusty, but
super
we
cool.
made it through.
I think that's really cool. What can people from my channel or people that are gonna see this, come across this, that are fans of yours, what can they expect next in the coming months from Delaney Brown?
Oh gosh, hopefully to grow. I want to hit 100K by December on YouTube. I've been saying 100K for so long. A 40K by my birthday, which is in August, but more content. I want to get back in my podcast, get that going.
Yeah, what should people that haven't yet checked out the podcast, what can they expect when they go over there to check that out, or what should they expect moving forward with it? Like what is kind of your goal with that? Is that more of like this is Delaney's thoughts? Is that like, I know you've had some guests on there. How do you want to push that forward moving?
That's what I've been really thinking about. Like if I want to interview people, like kind of how you do, or if I want to do it myself and talk about my random thoughts about the day. Like Emma Chamberlain, she has a really good podcast and she just talks for like 30 minutes.
Emma's fantastic.
Yeah, so I could do that. It could be a mix of both.
Yeah.
But I really want to learn about different people. Like I was watching this one person who does this podcast, and he interviews like people with like, schizophrenia, people with conjoined twins, like everywhere.
Yeah, you get different walks of life.
And he learns about it, and he has about like 5 million subscribers, and
that's super cool. What's his name? Or
I forgot I'm gonna look it up.
That sounds pretty interesting.
I think you might know him.
That does sound pretty cool.
Where is it?
I love the
right
H3
here.
podcast too. Okay, Anthony Padilla. I don't know him.
Like I spend a day with ex-CIA agents. Like he does all these
I've seen
survivors.
him. I've definitely seen his videos get pulled up on my feed before.
Yeah, like multiple personality disorders. Like he just learns about all these different people, and he goes in with an open mindset to everything. Yeah. And I think that's so, what 2021 really should be about.
Yeah. I think in general you should approach everything with an open mindset, because no matter what anybody has done or what they're even doing, if you look at their life, you would understand exactly why they're doing that.
Yeah, and you can't judge anyone based. You've never been through it, so.
Exactly. Everyone has baggage they carry, and any action can technically be justified to themselves by that baggage. Doesn't make it okay.
Yeah,
but you can understand.
Empathy is the key word here. If everybody just had a little bit more empathy, I think the world would be a better place. Because even if you just try to, you can't understand everybody. But even if you just try to, I think
you can learn, and like it just teaches you about humans. It's kind of like the study of humans, like sociology in a podcast.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Really
I think that's a cool idea. Maybe that's something you can consider. Are you still? I know one of your friends was helping you out before hosting that. Is she still involved?
No.
No? I don't know the issue. Is there beef? Is that what's going on? We don't gotta talk.
No,
about it.
yeah, we just went our separate ways.
That's fair. They
Mature answer.
Yeah, it could get. You know what? That's something. So I'm starting a podcast network up that we're launching. We're developing 3 new shows right now. 3 new podcasts. Where I'm gonna have different people as different hosts, and I'm gonna I want to like empower other people since I have like all this equipment and I have put in all the work. I understand everything, so I want to empower different creators' voices and stuff.
Yeah, you really can't. I don't know. Just
because a lot
watch
of people,
out who you trust.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I know it can be difficult, and that's something that we've had people apply, and people have been applying for the positions.
Numbers on a screen really gets to people.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's crazy.
Like me and Logan have been through it all. And he's known a lot. I think, yeah, but
yeah, I can see that. I know that's definitely happened to people. It's definitely sad to see. I guess closing thoughts. What are my thoughts on this set? I got to say, if this was a review, I think this is definitely worth checking out if you guys want to. It's linked down below. You can check out the set.
Was it expensive?
No, this isn't too expensive. I got mine from Lego.com, and I'm like a VIP member, so I got like some extra points and stuff. But you can get it. I've got an Amazon link down below. Otherwise, you can check Lego.com too if you're VIP and whatever. But it's a really cool set. It's not super expensive, around like $50 to $60, something like that. And
I appreciate
super cool display piece. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who tuned in here. If you're watching this days after and you're kind of just skipping around, getting to see how the set turned out, thank you as well. Any closing statements for you, Delaney, towards the set, towards Pride Month, towards anything? What do you got to say?
Subscribe to Darren's podcast.
Please
That's all
do.
I have to say. Like, let's go.
Please do.
He
I appreciate that.
does a really good job. His setup is great.
Appreciate that.
I'm surprised. I mean, not surprised. I'm impressed.
And so it's okay to be surprised. We're surprised here. I'm surprised it's been going as long as it has too. When I read the title number for every week, like of the episode, I'm like, man, 100 and something episode. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That's
like,
crazy.
It's a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people they start a podcast and they stop once it's not doing what they want it to do. And don't get me wrong, not anywhere where I want to be yet, but that's
why I want to give you creds. Like, you never stop.
Yeah, I won't.
And like even if I see cars out here every Monday, it's on my same road, and I'm like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
We're always going to be doing the podcast. I don't see that ending anytime soon, and we got some new stuff coming for you guys. Well, I want to say thanks again, Delaney, for you coming out here and
Thank you.
Blessing us with your presence here and building the set. I know that might have been a challenge at some points because we were kind of putting you on the spot there, but I really appreciate it. And we'll hopefully this won't be the last time we're seeing Delaney on the channel. Maybe I'll end up being on her channel sometime soon. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Logan, you want to close the stream?